all my life, like, all I've ever wanted to do was help people in whatever way that may be. Like, that for me is, I feel like that's my life's purpose. I started off in the kitchen, helping my mom when I was younger. So I know, like, one of my earliest memories is, like, helping her make pizza. So my job was, like, to add on the chicken and the green peppers and spread on the sauce and the cheese. My love for cooking really grew when I got married, because I had to. It wasn't anything like I expected it to be, in a sense where I thought it would always be a chore, something I wouldn't enjoy, and I'd have to do it just because I had to feed the family. But it actually became something I looked forward to. So I used to work at a bank. I actually started there as a teller when I was in university. I used to work part-time. And then I moved to head office after I graduated, and I got a full-time job. Milk, yogurt, we did double boil. I didn't feel like I was helping anyone. And it wasn't the kind of environment I saw myself thriving in, or especially for the rest of my life. Like, it's just not what I saw for myself. Not that I knew what I saw for myself, but I knew what I didn't want. So I started a food page strictly for food. And that's kind of where that came from, just so I could share my recipes on there. Kind of started off as just a place where I had recipes to look back on, because I don't really follow a recipe when I'm working. I just always wing it, or like I'll always add a few extra things, or if I don't have something on hand, I'll make do without it. And I think after the first few posts, I noticed that there's actually quite a lot of people who are like me at the time, who'd either just gotten married or who already were married and were busy with work, and just, you kind of, you're always just like, okay, well, what do I make for dinner? I want something that's easy, something that tastes really good, and something that tastes like home food, like, different cuisines, not necessarily just Indian or, Western, but a mix of everything. I don't think recipes are supposed to be rigid, or they shouldn't be rigid. I think they should just be kind of like a loose guideline that you follow, and you can manipulate it and change it to your taste. I hear it a lot, like, if I'm in public, they'll be like, oh, you're the kitchen mission, and it's like, yeah, it's like, oh, I use your recipes all the time. That makes me feel really good, because I feel like I'm actually helping someone. I had, some people reach out and tell me that it's been very helpful in helping them meal plan, and then there was some people who reached out and told me that, there's one person who reached out and said that it changed their relationship with food, because they had an eating disorder and they viewed food in a very negative light. And to have someone reach out and say that you've helped in that sense, like, that was so deep and profound, and just not, I never imagined that I could help someone in that way. And that was very, very fulfilling. That felt really good. It started off as just a for me kind of thing. And if you want to follow along, but this is just kind of something I was doing for myself. And then it turned into me helping, or just putting something out there that I know some people would find helpful. And now it's just kind of, I think, become my sole focus for now. Because it used to be just kind of something I did, as a hobby, something that I'd worked on. So I think the definition and, like, this page itself has changed what it means to me over time, over the last 3 years. And that's been an interesting journey.